This guy wants to go back down. AUDCAD, moving in a range, zone to zone. Trade alert, trade alert, trade alert, trade alert, trade alert, trade alert. This is a trade alert video. Price moves from zone to zone. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. What could possibly happen? It could possibly go as high as 90710. Do we start selling? No. We're going to now wait for the market to provide selling opportunities. We expect to continue until it hits this blue bar right here. So that's where we are on AUDCAD. We're just going to be waiting for this trend line to be broken and retested, and then we'll enter the sell trade. This is how you trade. Hey guys, so this is a trade alert video on AUDCAD. Now we just did a trade alert video on AUDNZD, and looking at AUDCAD monthly time frame, we see something similar. Firstly, we notice it's moving in a range. It's just been in this range, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's down again. Is it going to go up? We expect it to go up at this point, but let's do our analysis and see what we can conclude on, if actually this would go up or not. Now, looking at the more recent price action, what we notice is the price has tested this support area, right? And it has moved up to our 50% level. Tested it, tried to come down, but it didn't work. It broke up, went upwards, but still didn't really get up to the. Usually when this happens, we expect the price to go up to the next area. Remember, price moves from zone to zones. Price moved from zone to zones. That didn't happen. The price fell back down below, and now this is really beautiful. All right, one of the reasons we love the 50% level, we love it when the price when any of our currency pairs has that 50% level, it's easier for us to dictate where the price wants to go, because in as much as we say the price moves from zone to zones, the price is not going to get from one zone and just shoot up to the other zone. You see, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. It's going to go up, come down. It's going to play with your emotion. It's not just going to go up straight or come down straight. It will always create waves. It could go up, down, come back down, go up, come back, before it eventually gets to where you want it to go. You'll get, and that's what this price has done. The price of AUDCAD has done. But one of the things we like to identify is whenever it gets to this 50% level, we like to then draw our trend line just to be sure of where it wants to go. Once it gets there, we expect it to continue respecting the trend line. If it doesn't respect our trend line and breaks it, it's just a clear indication for us that this guy wants to go back down. You get, it's not going to get here yet. It wants to go back down. And then we're going to start looking for selling opportunities. The only reason we'll look for a buying opportunity is when the price now creates a new high. Simple price action, guys. Simple price action. Once it creates a new high, then we know, okay, it's ready, really ready to go up. Then we'll now start looking for buying opportunities again. But until then, it's selling opportunities. So looking at this monthly time frame already, we can see we should be looking for selling opportunities. Right, and you'll notice the trend line we already drew from here, proving that this price is already moving in a downward trend. You notice the trend line here, that trend line is already moving in a downward trend. You get, that's the most recent price action. Funny enough, we could even draw another trend line. What's that? We could draw another trend line from here. That would be interesting, right? Interesting. But overall, this is moving in a downtrend because it's creating lower lows, lower highs, right? Okay, so let's not get confused with the new uptrend line thing here I drew. Okay, so that's what we see on the monthly time frame. Let's see if we get any other information on the weekly. Let's get rid of this guy, and pretty much the same thing, no unusual information. Do we want to draw a trend line from here? No, I don't want to do that. Nope, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in that. Okay, so far we've seen it has come down, almost touching back on the base, the support level. It did same thing here, right? Now all of these things we would consider them as tricks, right? Like we said, the price is always intentional with its moves. It doesn't do anything unintentionally, it does everything intentionally. So when you see things like this, don't get confused as to where the price is going. Still maintain your bias. Once you see a trading opportunity in the direction you know the price is going, take the trade and regulate your risks. Okay, so on the weekly time frame we don't see any unusual concern. How about the daily? The daily now is more clear. Let's get rid of this guy and this guy and nope, this guy. Okay, so on the daily we are seeing this move, minor one here. We see this move to the upside. It's creating higher highs, just minor higher highs. We would love to call that a retracement. Let's see something, guys. Let's quickly check out something. Where could we find this? On the weekly, the monthly even looks as though it's creating a double bottom or something. Okay, let's start bad way anyway. Let's look at this and see what could possibly happen. So AUDCAD could possibly go as high as, okay, now let's go back to the daily. AUDCAD could possibly go as high as this. What am I doing? Okay, it could possibly go as high as, let me lock this so it doesn't keep moving around. It could possibly go as high as this level right here, 90710. It could possibly go as high as this blue line right here, because that's the 50% Fibonacci level on the monthly time frame. So most likely the price is headed there. Okay, so we might as well just draw this up here. We'll do that on the 4-hour time frame. All right, so that way now we have that in view. What else? That's pretty much it. So overall, we're looking for selling opportunities. Remember, let me show you on the 4-hour how it broke the, oh man, chart is looking messy. Okay, so let's go the let's go, yeah, cool. Okay, so from this guy down here, yep, and we're just gonna keep going until we get to okay, so that would have been the first trend line. It broke it, but it didn't give us a okay. See what we are talking about. Now, because of this weird shoot to the downside, it's making our trend line look weird. Ideally, we're supposed to take a trend line from here, right? But that's not what the market provided for us. Remember, we just follow the market. We don't do what we want. We follow the market. Now, this is where it hits here. So at the time it hits here, we're expected to draw our trend line there, and drawing the trend line means we're going to, this is how the trend line would have looked, right? But now, okay, so it hit and then it broke here. Do we start selling? No, we're going to now wait for the market to provide selling opportunities, and guess what happens? The market goes back in, right? It goes back in. Right now it goes back in and creates a new high. Right, it creates a new high here, higher than this previous one. So what we then do is to adjust our trend line to accommodate the new high. Right, to accommodate the new high, and now it breaks again. Do we sell? No, not a wait for selling opportunities, and see how beautiful it creates a selling opportunity for us. It goes back to retest the trend line and then sells off. Right, sells off. So this alone can easily give us a 2:1 reward to risk ratio, and it even creates more selling opportunities for us. Right, creates more selling opportunities for us. Okay, but now looking forward, we see how the price broke this high and created a new high again. So when that happened, we are going to have to adjust our trend line to accommodate the new structure. So how do we do that? Nope. Okay, this guy up. Okay, so we'll adjust the trend line like so to accommodate the new structure. Remember, it's still starting from the bottom up to this area. It broke here, and this is the previous swing low it created, so we'll just connect the dots. Right now, this is where it broke again. I said this is very easy, guys, very easy. This is where it broke here. Right, do we sell? No, we wait for it to give us new selling opportunities, and then it goes back in and creates a new high again. For this is just how you keep following the market, guys. You just keep following the market like this, creating a new high. Then we now adjust our stuff again, and then finally it breaks here, goes back to the test, and now sells off. You see it, guys? This is how you trade. This is how you trade. And look how beautiful the sell-off is. So since then it's been selling off. Right, it's been selling off, creating new opportunities, sell off, creating new opportunities, sell off. Right, and that we expect to continue until it hits this blue bar right here. Right, that's what we expect to continue until it hits that blue bar. So this is where we are right now. It has created new higher highs for us. Right now we got interested and we've plotted our trend line. We are going to leave. Don't go and start adjusting your trend line just so you get a quick trade. No, don't do that. The market could fake you out, and before the real trade comes, eventually you've already lost several a huge chunk of your capital. Right, so that's one trend line. It's okay. The only time you have to change your trend line is if it breaks and then goes back up and creates a new high. Then you can then adjust your trend line to accommodate the new structure. Otherwise, you just leave your trend line and be patient. Whenever the market is ready for you, it will give you the opportunity, and then you jump in. Right, so that's where we are on AUDCAD. We're just going to be waiting for this trend line to be broken and retested, and then we'll enter the sell trade. But if the market continues to go up until it breaks this yellow bar, now this yellow bar indicates our previous higher high, our previous swing high right here. If it breaks that, then we are going to adjust our trend line. We'll adjust this original trend line to accommodate the lowest structure, and that will be funny, right? Yeah. Now once we've been able to do that, what we then start looking for is selling opportunities within this area. Get a selling opportunity and then take it up onto this blue bar. Simple, guys. So we'll get to take you guys through that as it occurs. We don't want to make this video a long one. We'll take you guys through that as it occurs. Right, once this setup is ready for our entry, we'll post the signal on the VIP channel. We'll put the link to in the description for you to join. All right guys, we'll see you guys in the next video.